Hello, my name is Tina Wetzel and I'm a personal trainer at Shaping Concepts in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Today I'd like to share with you one of my favorite recipes that is so simple and so easy, you will never believe how healthy and good for you that it actually is. I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can actually make this meal for a weeknight or on a lazy Sunday or Saturday afternoon. The first thing is you can actually make it in a soup pot on the stove top for a quick and easy weeknight meal that'll take you about 30 minutes to make. You can also do this on a lazy weekend afternoon where you can let this simmer for a couple of hours and have your lunch or dinner to take with you throughout the week. You can also do it on the countertop in the crock pot. Just prepare all the ingredients the night before or earlier in the morning before you leave for the day. Go ahead and turn it to a medium high and let it simmer all day until you get home from work or home from your daily activities, and your dinner will be ready for you with no mess and no muss and no fuss. The best part about our chicken and corn tortilla soup, for me, is the tortilla. So you want to make sure that you preheat your oven to 475 degrees before you get started. Go ahead, take out your soup pot, get a tablespoon of canola oil. You can use olive oil if you'd like, but only 1 tablespoon, as that does have 14 grams of fat in just 1 tablespoon. Add that to your soup pot and go ahead and turn it to a medium high. Take your favorite type of onion, either a red onion or a yellow onion, anywhere from a medium to a large, as much or as little as onion as you prefer. I prefer about a half of an onion chopped up and diced pretty small, and about 1 to 3 cloves of garlic. Go ahead and add your chopped up onion and your 1 to 3 cloves of garlic into your stock pot with the canola oil on medium high and let it start to get translucent and soften. One quick tip with your garlic: if you have a new head of garlic, you can't get it open, it's real tight. That's how you know that the garlic is the freshest. The tighter the head of garlic, the better it is. You can give it a good whack on the counter and pull off your cloves. Take your garlic cloves. If you have a garlic mincer that looks similar to this, go ahead, put that in, mince it into the pan. 1 to 3 cloves. If you do not have a garlic mincer, a very simple way to remove the wrapper from a garlic clove is to take the back side of a knife with the blade side facing out and the heel of your hand. Go ahead, give it a good whack. Couldn't be simpler. Go ahead and dice and mince that up, throw it into your pan. As the garlic and the onions are getting soft in your cooking pan, in your stock pot, you want to go ahead and add about 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. This is a spicier soup, and you do have the option to tone it down a little bit if you would like. I do like mine a little more spicy, so we're going to use 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes with 1 teaspoon or a pinch of salt. Add that in, stir it up. You're going to take your chicken, about 1 to 1 and maybe 1.2, 1.3 pounds of chicken, somewhere in there. I use chicken tenders. You can use chicken breast if you'd like. Another quick tip: if you forgot to pull it out that morning before you left for the day, you're thinking, oh, what am I going to make? I don't have anything thawed out. Quick and easy. Throw it in the microwave on defrost, about 9 minutes a pound, or if you have an express defrost on your microwave, that would work as well. Go ahead and defrost it just until it's about done. Chop it up into bite-sized pieces. When it's a little under defrosted, where it's kind of just a little bit frozen still, it makes it much easier to chop. You're not sacrificing any flavor for that either. So go ahead and make it easy on yourself. Chop up into bite-sized pieces, throw it into your pan. When you throw that into your pan, you're going to want to add 1 teaspoon of ground cayenne red pepper, as well as 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. It's completely up to you. I use about 1 tablespoon. I like the garlic taste. I'm going to stir all that up, get it going into my pan, get the chicken starting to brown. Once the chicken browns for about 6 to 8 minutes, you're going to go ahead and throw in 1 can of your favorite brand of diced tomatoes, liquid and all, very easy. 1 can of your favorite brand of black beans. Don't worry about rinsing and draining these. We want that starch from the beans to go into the soup because it'll help thicken it naturally. And 1 6-ounce can of your favorite tomato paste. Go ahead and scoop that out. Stir it in there. Get it going nice and make sure everything's combined together well. Dice up 2 carrots, 2 to 3 carrots, depending on the size and how many you like. Throw a half a cup of frozen corn. And also your favorite bell pepper, red, yellow, or green. Slice it into strips and then go ahead and chop it into smaller pieces. Throw it into the pan. Also, at that point, you want to go ahead and add about 1 tablespoon of dried parsley or fresh parsley. And if you'd like a little more heat at this point, you can go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of ground red pepper. Combine all that together. You can take about 1 tablespoon of Smart Balance butter, add that to the soup. It'll help break down the acidity that you will find with the tomatoes, as well as the juice of half of a lime. Another tip when you're working with limes and you can't get that juice out, pop it in the microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds, or you can put it on your cutting board, roll it, give it a good roll, and when you cut into it, it'll be much easier to juice. Put that in there with about a handful of chopped fresh cilantro right into the pan. Let it simmer on medium-high for 30 minutes if it's a weeknight meal. You can let it simmer on low if you're making it on a weekend or a day that you have a lot of time, or you can put it in the crock pot. Now to my favorite part, I'm going to go ahead and prepare for the tortilla side. So what I'm going to do, the tortilla portion of this, we're going to go ahead and grab a whole wheat tortilla. Let me also tell you that the first ingredient is not whole wheat. You want to go ahead and find a tortilla shell that is whole wheat. Slice it into strips, like so. Alright. You can then half these, again, if you wouldn't like them to be so long so that they sprinkle over the soup, you can go ahead and half them like that. Or if you do prefer a longer strip, you can take them and then just, if you have the time, roll them up like so and place them right on your cookie sheet. Roll them on the cookie sheet with 1 tablespoon or less of olive oil or canola oil, a very small pinch of salt, some black pepper. Put them in the oven for 4 to 6 minutes at 475 degrees. Pull those right out of the oven. When they come out of the oven, they'll be nice and crispy. You'll want to go ahead and serve up your steaming hot bowl of chicken corn tortilla soup. You can also go ahead and add some fresh cilantro into it at the end. It'll freshen it up and brighten it up a little bit. And then we want to go ahead and grab our ladle and ladle in about 2 to 3 ladlefuls, and then you'll want to go ahead. You can take a teaspoonful of light sour cream, some fresh cilantro, a couple tortilla strips, and you've got yourself a quick and easy chicken and corn tortilla soup that is not bland, will definitely keep the kids happy and make you happy, and also keep that waistline thin and trim. You can find more recipes at www.eatfit.livefit.wordpress.com, or you can go to www.shapingconcepts.com and check out my cookbook. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.